Well, that's a very heartfelt letter. I'm gonna feel really bad if I find out I killed her. No, I don't think
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
I don't suppose this watch is important. Coins? Nothing? Nothing in there. Let's try the bottom drawer. There's pants. I have to say, the way that the, Oh, keys.
These keys are for the cabin and the car.
Not for the trunk that I'm
If the
looking
keys
for.
are here, does she have her spare? I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare?
No, now I feel like I killed her. And now I feel bad because...
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to feel bad if I find out that I killed her because that was a very heartfelt letter. Comb.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
Do I have blonde hair?
Yes.
Character traits.
Blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering.
Oh, you are.
What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
Possible stroke, love assault, and not religious.
She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items.
Maybe she left me.
It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to hers. I used it too, when shaving.
And I shave, because I have a beard. I'm a man. Okay, well, I have exhausted
There are no I always
Quite a
resisted the
few
temptation to sweep things under there
my
when it was my
options.
turn to tidy up.
Can I open the trunk now? Can I walk to the trunk now? Please, let me walk to the trunk now.
We
Open.
found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Yeah,
Big
you're
enough
old,
for
I
a
get it.
lifetime of mementos.
Including a body.
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked.
Can be locked, and I need the key. Where's
We
the
found
key?
this
Remember.
trunk at a flea market.
You're
We
no
found
use
this
to
trunk
me.
at a flea market. We used to
Me?
love rummaging around those in our...
I'm not
The
helping.
dining table was well
don't
worn even
care
when we
about your
acquired
dining
the
table.
cabin. You could tell from its appearance
Here we
that
go.
it
What's
had been the
this?
centerpiece of many happy
True
occasions.
friends stand by each other
And there
through
were many
any
more to come.
adversity. It's an odd thing to put above the door and just kind of like a love shack out in the middle of the woods. Well, maybe. Figured you'd want something a little more homey, less related to friendship. This picture creeps me out. I really don't want to look at it again. Like, if this was actually a horror game, they've already made me feel like, ooh, there's drawers. They've made me feel like perfectly safe, so now would be the time to freak me out. Or did I say? Have I already gone through these drawers? I think I have. We'll go through them again, just in case. Nothing. There's nothing in there.
She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff
Over
on
there.
these
Let's
nightstands
go over to the
when we were
clock. Maybe
staying
there's
here.
something in the clock. Why would I keep a key in the clock? I don't know, but I'm running out of options. Let me go over there. Navigation is such a pain.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Of course. I could live...
It's been so long
Nope.
since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
I didn't actually click on anything to provoke that one instance of vocabulary.
So glad to meet you. My name is
Alright,
Serena.
I haven't clicked on anything. They're just talking to me. That's kind of weird. What was I saying? Oh, yes. No, I don't remember. Something about the game being scary.
Ticking
potentially
begins
scary.
to feel homey after a
Yes,
while.
I
The
could.
first night was
I
a
could
nightmare,
stand
though.
being out in a cabin in the middle of the woods for, you know, a decent length of time. But I would not be able to stand the quiet if there was a sound like that in the background. That would drive me nuts. Alright, let's check these little dishes and pots and stuff. Can we look at the mirror? No. All
My
right,
heart is racing. I can't help but feel there's something I have to do.
I have to let her out of the trunk.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
No trap door under there. Just more creaky floor.
Click. Click. It wouldn't be... I can't imagine it would be somewhere by where I started. Because it would have wanted me to travel through the entire house first. I'm going to go back over to those keys now that I'm getting some conversation going on.
Yeah, we did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse. But we rarely lock it anyway.
Keep it in the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under the rock next to the something.
I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. We also have a key for the outhouse.
Okay.
But can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock
Alright.
next to the thing. No one
Next to
comes
the
here
thing.
anyway.
Oh, next to the outhouse. What to say next to what thing? I'm going to try to go outside now, see if I can find the rock.
I better stay in case Serena comes back.
Oh my god, okay. So there is something here that I'm totally not paying any attention to. And I am going to find it. Alright, let's travel on back into this corner. I didn't look at this picture, I suppose. That is an equally creepy picture. You have a very odd taste in artwork. Yeah, from the flea market. Is it one of these books? Is there something I'm missing?
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I?
Would it be the
Most of the books are
Necronomicon?
mine, but all of hers are still here
I gotta
too.
find something that mentions Necronomicon. Be helpful. Oh, there's a top shelf. I can't look at the top shelf. Be helpful if I knew what that meant. I'm sure someone might post a comment below anyway.
A lot of rarities and
okay.
special editions
Back over to this
here.
table. I guess I never actually looked at this table. Oh, I can't look at that table.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great
Can I sit back
pleasures
down?
in our relationship,
Yes, I can.
especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
Oh, I can see your face again.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is
She's
quite
not
important.
particularly attractive. Alright, so I've progressed a
The
little
guy
bit.
who snapped this, my
I
love.
can see her face.
The guy who snapped this,
I don't know if
my
that's
love.
actually any use. Ooh. Ooh, everything just got really dismal. And creepy. And very creepy. Alright, let's get up. Let's check out this, thing.
is there anything worse than beautiful memories? I feel like I don't even have the strength. What once gave me so much joy
Open the
fills
lid.
me with unbearable
I
sorrow.
killed her.
Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Alright, can I go outside now?
Why? We might just as well stay here.
Because I said so.
I should really stay. I'm so tired anyway.
Alright, I'm getting kind of creeped out now by all this, this noise.
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us.
I have to say, this game is incredibly well done. It's definitely, doing its job. The atmosphere, anyway. Alright, let's travel back on over to
I
here.
know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armor. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
Can I
Be
open it?
honest, does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
How I miss her
I want it to
naked
look
back
ugly.
when she was standing by this armoire. The perfect curve of her neck, her firm bottom.
I really could do without all the
That's
laughing.
funny. I don't recall seeing this plant before. Not that it matters.
I remember
She
seeing that
probably
plant.
found this rare specimen during her walks and wanted to keep it. Is it possible there were times I was dismissive of her beliefs without even realizing it? I don't think so, but memory can be so deceptive.
Yes, it can. I feel like I was
Could
mean.
it hurt me to be a bit more open towards religion? Serena's faith was always a rock for her to lean on. And I certainly could use one right now.
Like that rock that has a key under it by the outhouse, huh? Is that a hint? Ooh, that was creepy. It's getting so quiet now that even turning around I'm getting goosebumps. Like I just waiting for something to come out and jump at me. Alright, I don't think I want to go over there. I've looked in here, looked at the bed.
As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers.
Okay, so I want to go, this is my side of the bed. Nothing on the window. Clock's not important. Let's go back in here. There's like absolutely nothing in my area that I can look at. Let's try those keys again.
I should leave the keys here until she comes back, because I know she will.
Unless she's dead in the trunk. Okay. Comb, hair.
How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that, even for a moment?
It's a very
She
good
was
question.
my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me?
I went crazy.
I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed, but that was so long ago. At some point, I just stopped.
Okay. Time is progressing. What time is it? It's 3. No, not 3. Is it 3? No. I'm having a hard time reading that because it looks like both the hands are the same. I'm going to assume that says 6:15. And I'm also going to take a stab and say that it's probably PM, maybe? It looks more like the sun's going down than coming up, but I could be wrong. I would say probably.
We did have a horrible fight. I just can't recall the reason.
It was probably about my high blood pressure. That would be my guess, if I had to. I don't want to look at that picture now. I feel like it's just going to get creepy, because clearly I'm either insane or I just have, like, mild, I don't know, amnesia? Could just have Alzheimer's.
I
suppose.
only
I do sound
remember the
old.
fight didn't end well. I must have lost my temper. I think we both did.
I must have cut her up into little pieces and shoved her in the trunk. And from the looks of the windows, it was a very long time ago. Come on, come on, come on. Continue the conversation with yourself, kind sir.
This cabin is full of memories. It speaks to me. And I will find the truth.
I am telling you the truth, sir. Alright, since time has progressed, let's go back over to that picture.
I kept saying I'd paint these chairs, add some color to this place. One more thing I never got around to.
Alright, sit back in the chair, open the picture. Oh, she's very unhappy now.
It's different. But that just... It can't be different.
Or can it?
Am I going mad?
Yep. No, you already went mad.
Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night?
Yes. Is she like haunting me? Is that why this is getting progressively darker and creepier? God, Jesus. Ugh. Oh, that was a very abrasive paper towel. Or do I even have a flash? Did I turn a flash on? Am I just gonna die? I really don't want to jump.